This is UFC Trivia by the 280 Times Trivia channel, and we're gonna kick your brain's ass. In this video we've got 4 rounds of trivia action. Here is the breakdown for round 1. Introducing first. Nickname trivia. We give you the name of a fighter, your goal is to answer with the nickname. We'll start off easy. Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor's nickname is the Notorious. Jorge Masvidal. Jorge Masvidal is also known as GAMEBRED. Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes is the Lioness. FELDER. FELDER's nickname is the Irish Dragon. ROXANNE MODAFFERI. ROXANNE MODAFFERI is also known as the Happy Warrior. FRANKIE EDGAR. FRANKIE EDGAR is the answer. Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva's nickname is the Spider. Johnny Hendricks. Johnny Hendricks' moniker was Big Rig. John Dodson. John Dodson is also known as the Magician. ELIAS THEODOROU. ELIAS THEODOROU's nickname is the Spartan. Tecia Torres. Tecia Torres is the Tiny Tornado. Chan Sung Jung. Chan Sung Jung is more commonly known as the Korean Zombie. Which 2 fighters use the nickname the Hammer? Mark Coleman and Matt Hamill. Which 3 fighters use the nickname the Predator? Don Frye, Patrick Cote and Francis Ngannou. And that is the end of round 1. Round 2. First and last. We give you a retired, or likely retired fighter's first and last UFC opponent. You guess who the fighter in question is. First opponent, Caro Parisian. Last opponent, Michael Bisping. Georges St. Pierre. First opponent, Stephan Bonner. Last opponent, Tito Ortiz. Forrest Griffin. First opponent, Kat Zingano. Last opponent, Raquel Pennington. Miesha Tate. First opponent, Josh Haynes. Last opponent, Kelvin Gastelum. Michael Bisping. First opponent, Joey Gilbert. Last opponent, Clay Guida. BJ Penn. First opponent, Frank Mir. Last opponent, Mark Hunt. Brock Lesnar. First opponent, Amir Sadallah. Last opponent, Paulo Costa. Johnny Hendricks. And that's it for round 2. Round 3, the third man. Who were the referees for these historic UFC matchups? Kamaru Usman vs Colby Covington, UFC 245. Mark Goddard. Ronda Rousey vs Liz Carmouche, UFC 157. Big John McCarthy. Forrest Griffin vs Stephan Bonnar 1, The Ultimate Fighter 1 finale. Herb Dean. Matt Serra vs Georges St. Pierre 2, UFC 83. Eve Levine. Carla Esparza vs Joanna Jędrzejczyk, UFC 185. Don Turnage. Yeah, I would not have guessed him either. Chris Cyborg vs Amanda Nunes, UFC 232. Mark Goddard. Brock Lesnar vs Randy Couture, UFC 91. Mario Yamasaki. Robert Whittaker vs Israel Adesanya, UFC 243. Mark Goddard. And that's it for round 3. Round 4, stand and bang. Just a good old-fashioned, in the pocket, bang-it-out mixed pot of trivia, about anything UFC. Which of the first 3 strawweight champions provided Tecia Torres her first professional loss? Was it Carla Esparza? Joanna Jędrzejczyk? Or was it Rose Namajunas? Rose Namajunas ended Tecia's professional undefeated streak. Which 2 fighters competed in the classic 2015 welterweight bout, later dubbed by Dana White as being the fight of the ever? Rory MacDonald and Robbie Lawler. Which fighter defeated Vitor Belfort, Mark Hunt and Fabricio Verdum twice each, but lost both matches against Little Nog, Antonio Rogerio Nogueira? Was it Randy Couture, Alistair Overeem, or Frank Mir? It was the Reem, Alistair Overeem. Which fighter was the 5th person in UFC history to have held a championship in 2 different weight classes? Was it Henry Cejudo, Daniel Cormier, or Amanda Nunes? Daniel Cormier was the 5th person in UFC to have won a championship in 2 weight classes. Who was the first fighter to have fought 10 times in the UFC? Was it Wanderlei Silva, Tito Ortiz, or Royce Gracie? Royce Gracie was the first competitor to reach 10 fights in the UFC. Who was the first fighter to have fought 20 times in the UFC? Was it Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz, or was it Georges St. Pierre? The first fighter to have fought 20 times in the UFC was Tito Ortiz. Before they were replaced by Performances of the Night, who held the record for most Knockout of the Night bonuses. Was it Conor McGregor, Chuck Liddell, or was it Anderson Silva? And the answer is Anderson Silva. And that's the end of round 4, and our trivia for this episode. So did we kick your brains ass? We hope so. If you enjoy our style, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can be kept up to date on all our latest videos, including trivia of many types and UFC prediction videos. For the 280 Times Trivia channel, I'm Joel Curtis.